Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith if you're new here. We are just gonna get right into this video because there's not much else I really have to say before I get into it. Basically, so you read the title, I'm gonna be talking about how I've been doing. I haven't posted that much on Instagram, YouTube, that kind of stuff, and it makes me sad, but at the same time I can't post right now as often. I think that's gonna change after I post this video, but right now I'm just feeling overwhelmed. I'm a little depressed, I'm not gonna lie to you about that, and I've been struggling a lot with content creating, just doing everyday things, having my routines, my skincare routines, my waking up and going to bed routines, all that kind of stuff. I've been struggling with working out, journaling, reading, going on walks, my body image. I think that's one of the biggest ones that I've been struggling with lately. And then also just I love fall, but I haven't had time to actually enjoy it, which makes me really sad. I think part of that is because of my sister got married. If you didn't know, I posted it on my Instagram, and that I'm not upset about that at all. I just think that because I was one of her maid of honors, and so I was doing so many different things for her, and we were just getting last minute details because she got married the 2nd of October. So I missed all of September because I was so busy doing that stuff. And it's not just the wedding stuff that kind of made me not have as much time to enjoy fall, but that definitely had a little bit of a factor. And because just wedding planning, if you've ever done it, sometimes it feels like it just flies by, especially the month before you get married. So that whole month of September flew by, and I had no time to do anything related to fall, which is not normal because I normally go to the pumpkin patch. I have fall days where I just go out and take pictures. I walk around and see all the different trees, and it's just I do certain fall things, and I haven't really had the time to do that. So that's definitely weighing on me a little bit. I would say, to kind of go off of working out routines and journaling, if you don't know, I've mentioned it a couple times, but I am a volleyball coach. So I get done with work. Sometimes I have to go straight to volleyball. Sometimes I have to meet up at the school earlier. And I coach from 7 to 9, which doesn't seem bad because I get off at 3, but sometimes I really just don't have time to work out. And when I work out, I feel so happy. It's not even because I think when I very first started working out, I wanted to work out to get skinnier and have that perfect body, but when you start working out and you're just even a little bit more confident in yourself, you don't look at working out as I need to get skinny. It's oh, that makes me feel really good and I'm confident. And so just not being able to do, like I said, my routines and stuff, working out and journaling and reading, I've been struggling, and it's really hard to sometimes even admit it. But it's also just hard to try and get back in that routine, because when you don't work out for a while, it's really hard to push yourself again. And when you lose your momentum on these certain things, it's well, I did all that for nothing because I just stopped, and now I'm really mad at myself. And so you kind of get down on yourself, and it's a cycle basically. And so I think once coaching is over, I'm going to be a lot better. Not because I don't love the girls that I coach or I don't enjoy coaching. It's so much fun, and I love going to practice and watching their games and coaching them and just being there for them. But the thing is I also love working out and journaling and reading and doing all my routines like I have just explained. And it's a little hard, I'm not gonna lie, to kind of drop that sometimes because I need to put the girls first, because I have an obligation to them. I'm not saying it's like the biggest sacrifice in the world, but it's like, yeah, I want to be there for them, but I also need to be there for myself sometimes. And so it's just been a little rough lately. I've talked to my friends a little bit about it. I've talked to my boyfriend a lot about it. I'm really thankful that I have such a big support group. Big, I mean, it's only like 4 people, but like still they have such a tremendous amount of support for me, and I can't thank them enough for that. They pick me up when I'm down. They are there when I need to talk to them, and they give me advice. If I need advice, they're there to just listen if I don't even want them to talk to me and I just need to vent. Like I really love that my friends are there for me all the time, and it's not like it's easy to talk about. Like, I get emotional sometimes talking about certain things. So kind of transitioning into how to fix it. I know how to fix it, and it's just doing those things again and like actually prioritizing myself instead of saying like, oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I have practice, it's fine, I can just work out tomorrow. No, like I know that I need to be self-disciplined, and that's something that I really need to work on, because discipline is different than motivation. Motivation is just where you're like, oh yeah, I'll go do that right now. Discipline is where like you really don't want to do it, but you do it anyway because you know that you're going to benefit in the future if you do this right now. So discipline is more important than motivation, but you also do need some motivation to an extent, but I think that discipline is very much more important, and so I need to work on that. I need to just work on discipline, and I need to get back into my routines. During the day, I try to think about it, and I'm like, okay, I can sit down and read 5 pages tonight right before I go to bed. I can sit down and journal on my lunch break. I can sit down and journal right after my walk before practice. Like, I make sure that I schedule out that time, because then that won't get filled with something else. So 5 pages takes me maybe 10 minutes to read. I don't know. That's literally 5 or 10 minutes out of my day when I literally have 24 hours a day. I think that I can sacrifice that. Journaling, that takes me maybe 10 minutes, I think. It just depends on what I'm talking about, what I'm writing. That combined is a good 30 minutes out of my day for reading and journaling, which is not that much time. So I need to just like be disciplined. I need to do it. I need to set actually aside time, because that's when I know that I will actually do it. If any of you are experiencing this, it's normal to feel like this, and it's normal to be upset, and I don't want you to think like, oh, something is wrong with me, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are a normal person who has normal feelings, and it's okay, and they're valid, and it makes sense why people get sad, because they're just darker months and you don't get to see the sun. And most of the time people get their exercise from walking outside, and when it's the winter time, you don't really get to walk outside. So there's just a lot of things that go in with seasonal depression, and it's okay to feel like that. But to wrap things up, be patient with me while I'm just like figuring things out for the next couple weeks. I will be uploading. I have so many videos to post and to still film. So like, it's not like I'm just stopping content creating altogether. I took my break. I think 3 weeks. I added a video in there 2 weeks ago, but this is long overdue. I am so sorry. I'm getting better 100%. I'm working on things, and there will be a new video on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. I have so many exciting things coming up, and I think that's also partially why I've been a little overwhelmed, just because there's just new things happening, and I'm transitioning, and I'm in a transitional period right now. Anyway, I'm so excited, if you can't tell, for the next 3 weeks that are coming. And I'll be filming all of it. You're gonna get so much content from it. I hope you enjoy it. But for right now, I am gonna end this video and it should be uploaded soon. And stay tuned for Saturday for my next video.